Peace be with you and welcome to Spiritual Court. If this is your first time coming to this platform, welcome. My first recommendation, one by way of a spiritual disclaimer, is to take what resonates. Two, use your intuition and your discernment. That is always going to be your best asset. That is a divine gift, to be able to intuitively discern when it's your turn, when it's your time, when it's your story, if it's your energy. Take what resonates. And also, hold yourself accountable to what it is that you decide to do with the information, wherever you get it, be that here, there, or anywhere. Holding yourself accountable to what it is that you plan to do with the information now that you know it. It's called self-accountability, cause and effect. Going within so you don't have to go without. Everything that goes up must come down, and everything that's down has to go up. Listen, this is the shift by way of a very powerful moon, shadow moon, whatever you want to call it. Now, if you're returning back, you already know. Listen, I'm just giving people time to get into the chat and get acquainted and get their seats here in Spiritual Court. I got a feeling that this is going to be a very interesting reading. I just came up out of my meditation, y'all. I took a nice walk, went hiking today. And you know what I heard? I heard they should have left you alone when they had the chance. And now they're stuck being forced to remember what it is that they did. That was a real download. I'm like, okay, Holy Spirit, well, what's going on? So I invoke Archangel Michael, Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Raphael, north, south, east, and west. I call upon the seven winds. I call upon the seven Orisha. I call upon the apostolic realm, prophetic realm, as we sit here in Spiritual Court and hold ourselves accountable as those people that are chosen. Walking justice and judgment is what I just heard. Righteous karma is being served. These people should have left you alone when they had the chance, is what I heard. Now they're stuck having to remember what it is that they did. So I just heard somebody didn't know how to leave well enough alone. This is somebody that their spell work or something that they said could have backfired. If it wasn't spell work, it was something that they said that now has them looking crazy. Somebody's got egg on their face, It's the gas face. It's the gas face energy. Hold on, y'all. Let me just do something here and make sure I got to bring my gavel to this new room here. Okay, while my other room is under construction. All praises be to the Most High God that I got a room that's under construction. Ain't that nice? That's such a blessing. Anyway, listen. So yeah, they should have left you alone, but somebody didn't know how to leave well enough alone. Now they sitting up looking crazy. Okay, this could have been just ill intentions. If it wasn't spell work, if somebody didn't go to the graveyard or whatever, I'm sure that'll come out. Whatever they did, okay, it's going to come out here in Spiritual Court. Whatever needs to be known is going to be known. Whatever needs to be seen by way of what was unseen, we will intuitively sift through this energy as we need to. Okay? So say I, so say my spirit team. I invoke my divine ancestors. I hope I'm making you proud. I hope I stand in judgment righteously. I hope my heart is weighed and it stays in alignment by way of divine assignment. So say I. We've all been sworn in. Clarify, they should have left you alone when they had the chance. Somebody should have left you alone when they had the chance. Okay? Okay, you got married. You got wellness, fitness, care, health, and happiness. This could be you, Divine Collective. Some of you are going into very beautiful unions. Can we just have a real conversation? Like manifesting a partnership, okay? I feel like a lot of these partnerships are going to take us by surprise. It's not like, oh, I'm looking for love. You know what I'm saying? Like you're past that. You love yourself enough that you know that you are love. You're walking, breathing love and what you believe that idea of love is. And so you're meeting that in the 3D as well by way of physical manifestation of beautiful people, places, and things, right? So I feel like it's not going to be accidental, but I feel like it's still going to be like a surprise. It's going to be like, oh my God, I love you. Like day one, good energy, my soul recognizes your soul type energy. So wellness, it says fitness, care, dieting. And dieting could represent you changing the way you eat. Dieting could also represent what you eat spiritually, what you're watching, what you listening to, who you listening to. Okay. Spiritual diet, right? Physical diet. So something about that. You've recovered. Whatever this is, I feel like your glow up is here. It's beautiful energy coming right out the gate. What else did we expect? Okay. Somebody should have left you alone when they had the chance. Let's just see what that energy was. What was it? So if you're in good health and you're in a partnership, maybe somebody wanted to block you. Look, that just fell out. This says resources blocked. So somebody wanted your resources to be blocked and the shit backfired. Okay, that's what's up. Yeah. You got money, love, people, something like that. But instead, it's had somewhat of an adverse reaction to your ascension. The devil is literally your footstool. Whatever was put out, whatever somebody was projecting onto you, angry about, this says resources blocked. Yeah. I feel like your enemies got you blessed. I feel like our enemies got us blessed. They're getting us blessed. And they wanted to attack your psyche. So attacking your psyche is like going after your intuition, you know, when you get those intuitive nudges, knowing what to do, when to do it, how to do it, right? Somebody didn't want you to have that, but I feel like it made you more appreciative of your discerning abilities, your psychic abilities. Astral travel, okay? Somebody wanted you disconnected from the physical world. You know, you have to balance out spiritual energy and physical energy. You can't be in one or two places more at the same time. You could, but then you'd be all over the place. So it's really good to be in one moment, in the moment type energy. And I feel like somebody didn't want that for you. So whoever this person is, they've had more than enough time to get it right. I heard it is burning up in here. Hold on. I got to turn the air on, y'all. Hold on. Hold that thought. My goodness. How did I forget to do that? It's crazy because it's cold outside, right? It's cool. I mean, it's not cold. It's like 69, 68 degrees, right? Which is decent. But in my house, it's so insulated that it gets warm. And it's also this lighting. So I'm like, why am I getting so warm? Okay. Needless to say, let's just go ahead. Or somebody could be piping hot. Somebody could be pissed off. Maybe that's what I'm channeling. Okay. I can't say it's a hot flash. I'm too young for that. Listen. Okay. So whoever this person is, apparently they were attempting to stop you, throw you off. Somebody also wants you to be seen as a fraud. Okay. This card says psyche. You could be a reader. You could be somebody that does some type of spiritual work. Somebody didn't want you to be able to see what you needed to see. What? These people? I don't know. I feel like when people don't want you to see certain things, it's because you're going to see exactly who they are. But you're too tapped in. Look at you. Queen of Cups energy, self-love energy, Ten of Pentacles. And you're getting to the bag. So you definitely are gifted. You're definitely in alignment. You definitely are divine. And somebody is really angry. Oh my God. Well, it's unfortunate. I feel like it got you blessed, okay? Show us this person. Who's this person that's hiding, that doesn't want to be seen? Four of Swords, it's a Libra. They're sick. And when I mean sick, this could be like spiritually sick, infected with jealousy, infected with hexing and cursing and proving a point, or some type of weird energy. Okay, Four of Swords in the reverse. So this is somebody that didn't want you to be able to see them. Astral realm. Somebody tried to attack your astral plane energy. Okay, this is what I'm getting. In turn, leaving you depleted is what I just heard. This person should have left you alone when they had the chance. I feel like something backfired and gave them a sign. Hey, this ain't what you want. You need to back up, sit down, have a seat, sit your punk ass down type energy. And when somebody had the chance to leave you alone, they refused. Clarify this Four of Swords in the reverse person. Who is this person? Ten of Wands wanted to come out. They're stressed out, weighed down, fire sign energy, Sagittarius energy. So somebody sent you warfare, okay? Clarify. It's giving Daniel in the lion's den energy, y'all. You know the story about Daniel, right? For those of you that know that story, for those of you that don't read the Bible, it's still a very good story that anybody can learn from, okay? I respect all ideas, theologies, philosophies, to each his own, right? On your journey. But the story about Daniel was basically, Daniel was gifted, you know, he had the gift of visions. He would dream certain things. He would get direct divine intervention. That's where his gift came from. The God that he served didn't play about him. And so long story short, for those of you that just need a recap, right, of the story, it's definitely resonating here. I feel like somebody wanted to find something about you to blame on you, okay? And, you know, the story about Daniel was found blameless as he was thrown into the lion's den. Now, everybody else has gone into that lion's den, has been devoured by the lion, consumed by the fire. Okay? Now, you know the rest of the story. Well, Daniel calmed the inner beast. When they checked in on Daniel, the lion was resting under his command. He meaning the lion, respected the God presence in him. And this is the energy that I'm getting. I feel like somebody was really like on this crusade to prove that you ain't the real deal. Because this says psychic, wanting you to be seen as a fake. So this is you could be somebody that reads cards. You could be a spiritualist, okay? Even if you don't do this for other people, even if you don't do this in the public eye, this person was focused on you, okay? And also pulling at your energy in the ethers is what I just heard. Somebody wanted to separate you from your psychic abilities. And this shit backfired. This is why they're stressed out and weighed down. Seven of Cups in the reverse. So this is like projections, okay? Somebody was projecting heaviness onto you. Ten of Wands, Four of Swords in the reverse. This could have also been sickness as well with the Four of Swords, or just like a restless energy. You know, something to make you restless. Clarify this person. I feel like this is their energy now. Yeah, justice. Libra energy. So this is somebody that felt like they could invoke some type of judgment over you, or they were asking for karma to come in. They spoke something into the ethers. Okay, whatever they communicated. So I feel like somebody was trying to find something wrong with you. I really do. I honestly do. Yeah, somebody was trying to find something wrong with you. You're in the Chariot. So this person is chasing a ghost. They're chasing their own illusion. They're chasing their own fears. This is what I'm hearing. Okay, they should have left you alone when they had the chance. And now they got to sit stuck thinking about what they did. That's a form of karma. Somebody's being tormented possibly by their own evil deeds. Look, this person's always sneaking around. It's like somebody constantly watching you saying like, I know there's something wrong with you. It's giving Daniel, y'all. Like we come in the spirit of Daniel in the lion's den. We cannot be devoured. Okay. There's more to that story. Feel free to read into it. Yeah, look, we come in the energy of Daniel. Ten of Pentacles in the lion's den. Ace of Pentacles. I cannot make this up. Divine intervention, divine gift. So somebody wanted to take something from you that the divine gave you. Child, are you crazy? Three of Pentacles. So they tried to collaborate with somebody. Two of Wands. Somebody felt like you didn't deserve this destiny. With the Two of Wands, it's like destiny. Ten of Pentacles is like abundance, peace, love, joy, abundance, peace, love, joy, abundance, peace, love, joy, abundance, peace, love, joy. I just had to get that out. So they collaborated, okay? There's a Three of Pentacles here and the King of Wands. King of Wands in the upright, Three of Pentacles, and the Two of Swords, Libra energy. So this is about picking and choosing your battles. With the Two of Swords, this is about free will, cause and effect, knowing that what you do is absolutely going to affect something by way of your energetic field, By way of your reality, what's the King of Wands and the Two of Swords? Somebody had a decision to make, so they decided to do something to you to try to weigh you down. Clarify the King of Swords. Oh, that air feels so good, y'all. That air kicked in so fast. You got the King of Wands, okay? This could be you, Divine Collective. Yeah, you know the truth. You're coming up very fiery, very war ready. Somebody should have left you alone. Now you're calling down the wrath of God and brimstone from the higher realms. I feel like somebody loves to abuse the power of the heavenly realms. And I feel like when they realized that you were this innocent person, they attempted to put some type of weight on your back to make you appear to be a bad person. But really, they were just projecting onto you what they wanted you to be, not who you are. And so this just puts you in a position to kind of use your beautiful alchemy skills. Yeah, okay, it's a good time to alchemize. So you said, okay, let me alchemize this real quick. Okay, voila, you wanted to see a magic trick. Congratulations. Yeah. Now what? Okay. Clarify this person that did this spell work. What's going on? Clarify the Fool and the Six of Cups. Okay. So now they're running from what they did. But again, look, they should have left you alone when they had the chance with the Six of Cups. Now they can't forget what they did. That's a form of karma. That's absolutely a form of divine intervention. So this person mentally with the Six of Cups is going through some type of energy of nostalgia. With the Fool, they just tried to jump and do something and act like what? What's that? This could also be your destiny. Somebody tried to come forward. Clarify what's going on. They should have left you alone when they had the chance. Page of Wands. Yeah, look. Now they want to collaborate with you. What is this energy, y'all? The Emperor. You're a leader. You're a boss of some sort. You could be a psychic. You could be a medium. You absolutely could be on the platform. I'm channeling divine masculine energy. Emperor energy, a leader. King of Wands energy, boss. Ten of Pentacles. Okay. Collaborating. Clarify the Four of Swords in the reverse. Who is this person? Four of Swords in the reverse. Clarify the Four of Swords in the reverse. There's an air sign here. Possibly an Aquarius, Pisces, maybe. That's what that energy is reminding me of. There's a Sagittarius that could be significant. There's a Libra that's significant. Possibly a Capricorn. Or somebody has these placements. With the Ace of Swords, this represents Archangel Michael. The sword of truth. Speaking the truth, knowing the truth. Yeah, it keeps coming up as the Emperor. The Emperor and the Emperor. So you got somebody that was going against you. This could have been a father figure. For some of you too, this could have been a father figure going against his son. Yeah, look. This is somebody you had to protect yourself from. Excuse me. Knight of Wands and the Nine of Wands. Big fire energy. Big Sagittarius energy. So you have a man who's a leader. Psychic, intuitive. Okay. This person should have left you alone when they had the chance. This is somebody's father figure that was attacking them. Show me that energy. Yeah, Three of Swords. Big Libra energy, y'all. A lot of Libra energy. Somebody's father could be an air sign. They're coming up as an emperor, but it's like somebody that is like comparing themselves to you. So if you're in a feminine energy, your masculine energy is very much in balance, that you could be coming up as a man. But I'm getting divine masculine energy. Clarify the Three of Swords. Because something's over. Whatever this attack was about, they should have left you alone when they had the chance. Somebody had something to prove. Somebody had something to prove. Somebody wanted to prove something. They wanted to block a marriage for you. They wanted to block your health. And here you are in this married energy. Soulmate energy coming in, lovers coming in, wellness coming in, like you're healthy, you're happy. So whatever somebody did, whatever they spoke of, because with the Eight of Wands, this was some type of communication. Somebody could have been talking to somebody else. Very arrogant energy, very cocky, very self-absorbed type energy. Yeah, you transmuted death. Somebody could have sent you something. They wanted endings for you. Death as in to your finances, to your money, to the people around you. Something about your valuable connections, okay? but you alchemized it because you didn't deserve this energy. This was easy, y'all. I'm going to be honest. This is an easy win. This is easy alchemy. This is alchemy 101. Somebody was saying you weren't going to do something, whatever, and you show up as the Ace of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles, 2 of Wands, still continuing on your path. This is how you ignore the haters. This is how you do it right here. And you get to that spiritual bag. This is how you do it. I just heard they're losing power by the second. Why did I hear that? Losing power by the second. There's a weird ass Libra out here that needs to sit the hell down. A karmic Libra. Let me tell you, Libra energy is so beautiful when it's healthy. I'm going to tell y'all something. I have a lot of Libra in my chart. A lot. I'm more Libra than I am anything, honey. So when I see a weird ass, out of balance, you know, trying to tip the scales and abuse karmic spiritual law by way of throwing a rock and hiding their hand as karmic ass Libra energy, it really disgusts me to my core. Like, I just get so disgusted. I don't know why I'm so, well, I do know why. I'm going to tell you why. I shouldn't say I don't know why. Let me just share why. The scales, right? It's like somebody trying to create an illusion to prove that they're right about something when they're not. They're a sneaky, deceptive, manipulative energy. And all they do is watch and wait for opportunities to try to trip people up. What a horrible existence. What a sad way to live. What a sad way to be. So when I see Libran energy out of whack, any sign out of whack, Libran energy is the hardest to digest, disgusting energy. And this person refuses to walk away. And they're being reprimanded, is what I just heard, with justice in the reverse. Ostracized, blacklisted, not just by, you know, their ancestors, but the higher ups. And they still refuse to stop doing something. I just heard this person wants to find fault with you. And they're angry that they can't, so they're still doing something. This could be projecting, this could be spell work, this could be a whole bunch of stuff. You got the 10 of Cups. For some of you, it's family members. Clarify. For some of you, somebody is mad because you're in the 10 of Cups. And they're stressed out. You got the Lovers in the reverse, which the Lovers in the reverse is a hater. 10 of Wands in the reverse. 4 of Swords in the reverse. Somebody is out here sick. And it's not us. It's not you, Divine Collective. Can't nobody claim this health and wealth. Didn't I just say the first card that came out was wellness, fitness, self-care, life, healthy, living your life, choosing, making good choices, not laying down with everybody, being very selective, being very guarded in a healthy way by way of the people you share your energy with. That is a healthy diet. People, places, and things. I can't just put anything into my body. I can't just take anything in, right? You got the 4 of Swords in the reverse, the Lovers in the reverse, and the 10 of Wands in the reverse. So whatever this burden was, whatever this burden of proof, I feel like somebody was digging. I feel like somebody wanted to find something wrong with you. I feel like somebody wanted to find a reason to project something onto you, and then they wanted to call down judgment. Doesn't make sense. It's throwing a rock and hiding their hand. It's like committing some type of a spiritual crime, tossing their energy on you, thinking they're going to jump a timeline and then point back to you and say, see, you did it. You did it. You're the sorcerer. No, it's their ass. Look, 4 of Swords in the reverse. Lovers in the reverse. 10 of Wands in the reverse. This shit backfired. So you got a crazy ex-lover out here too. It's a whole bunch of people out here. Who are these people, Holy Spirit? People that feel defeated, that was sneaky, deceptive, toil and labor, working real, real hard. This could have been a group of people trying to make something happen. Okay, you got the Eight of Pentacles, toil and labor, and you got the King of Pentacles. Who's that King of Pentacles? The Star in the reverse. So you got somebody whose offer you turned down. So this person decided that they were going to come after you. Or this could have been somebody that was paid to do some type of spiritual work. Could have been a Virgo out here. Take it as it resonates. The Star in the reverse. What's the Star in the reverse? Somebody feels defeated because they're in the Five of Pentacles. And they're stuck. So this is some type of spell work that somebody sent out. Wherever this King of Pentacles is, this person could have come for your crown. They could have come for your destiny. Okay? Somebody went from being the King of Pentacles to being in the Five of Pentacles and now in the Hangman situation. It's a self-sacrificing energy. Somebody hung themselves. These people should have left you alone when they had the chance. Now they're stuck remembering what they did to you. Clarify? Page of Pentacles. Queen of Cups in the reverse. Ace of Cups. Somebody's about to check out. It ain't looking too good for somebody. You got a Queen of Cups in the reverse, Ace of Cups in the reverse, and Page of Pentacles in the reverse. Somebody's in financial debt, spiritual debt, turmoil. They should have left you alone. They could have gotten some type of a sign, synchronicity. Your ancestors could have showed up, said, this ain't what you want. Why are you bitches here? And something backfired. And the universe said, okay, we're going to show you something real quick. Hold up. Page of Pentacles in the reverse is like bad news about money. Ace of Cups in the reverse is like no new beginnings. Queen of Cups in the reverse. So somebody wanted to attack your psyche. I feel like they're completely confused with the Queen of Cups in the reverse. Wherever this person is. This could be somebody's mother figure. Or this could be somebody that is just emotionally manipulative. They don't have an idea of what the hell is about to happen. Clarify, they ain't got an idea what the hell is about to happen. I can't make this up. You got the Three of Cups. Big Cancerian energy here. Three of Cups in the reverse. Weird energy, y'all. I can't say that anybody is happy with this work that they sent out. Canceled celebrations. They should have left you alone when they had a chance. Child, now they got another sad song and dance. Oh, goodness. What is going on here, Holy Spirit? Show us what we need to see. We're going to ask the aliens. Let's just see. We'll tap into those apostolic realms. Holy Spirit, divine angels, please keep me grounded as I channel this energy. Anybody that is attempting to attack me in the astral realm, just kill them. just let them drop and die, honey. We ain't got time no more. Oh, they don't like when we call upon the death angels. They don't like when we call upon them death angels. They like, oh my God, see? We knew you guys were evil. No, but how long you been playing? How many chances did you think the universe was going to give you before the divine collective called down the wrath of God, fire and fury upon your head, made you burn up in the astral realm? Because you shouldn't be astral projecting over a damn thing. You can't even astral project over your own body. What are you doing? Astral projecting over the divine collective. Anybody astral projecting over this reading, I hope you drop dead in your physical and your spiritual body. So mote be, so say I, and that's just what it is. I don't astral project over nobody because I don't give a damn about what nobody doing. Like, what is this? I just heard shots fired. Shots fired? Oh no, somebody's angry. That's okay. They stay angry. They'll be fine. No, they need to be taught a lesson. Because whoever these people are, you know, the group of people that I'm talking to that kept attacking are people that just didn't want to leave well enough alone. Look at the world. The universe is telling them this is over. The world, it's an ending. It's a new cycle. It's a whole new world. Clarify somebody in the astral realm. Show us this raggedy person. Okay, Virgo. Clarify this Virgo in the astral realm. What are you doing? Page of Swords. You constantly watching. Bitch, what are you watching about? Whoever this raggedy ass Virgo is, I love my Virgos too. I have a lot of Virgo in my chart, but low vibrational karmic ass Virgo. Nine of Pentacles and the Page of Swords. This person stays in the astral realms more than they are in the physical. Constantly watching, constantly doing divination. You got the Nine of Pentacles, okay? They're doing this by themselves. This is possibly because they've been abandoned by people, Page of Swords. They're always watching, constantly. Now they see you in the Nine of Cups. So this was something that somebody was doing to get their wish fulfilled. What is their wish? What are you watching for? Six of Pentacles in the reverse, King of Swords energy. Somebody's birthday's in September. Could be a Libra, could be a Virgo. Karmic ass person. Six of Pentacles. They're trying to see, what are you getting? If something's working out, only to see that they have led themselves down a road of a bad investment. Clarify this hovering Virgo. Show us the people that's in the astral realm that don't want to stop astral projecting. Show us them. You got the Devil in the reverse. Could be a Capricorn that's significant. The Devil in the reverse is also obsession. So these people could be blocked. I feel like they're fighting in the astros to see what you're doing. Show us these people in the astral realm. They keep trying to hover over the divine collective. Nine of Wands. They're a little stressed out. A little paranoid. Okay? Because I feel like when they thought they were hovering over the divine collective, they're really beneath us. Like footstool energy. Right? Clarify these weird ass people that are beneath our feet. Yeah, beneath our feet, Ace of Pentacles. You're above these people, y'all. You're above their energy. You're above their wishes. You're above everything. I just heard they got to pray to you now. Damn. How you let us become the God of your world? You became so obsessed that we became the gods over you. Now we control your life. This is how obsessed these people were. Well, didn't you put that energy out? Didn't you want to control somebody else's life? So what does it look like when the tables turn? We now get to be over your head. We rule over your crowns. You wasn't doing nothing with it. Three of Swords. They're heartbroken. Sad. Messed up. Stressed out. Eight of Cups. Where they running to? They walking away now. Where they going? Because now they're beneath us. I just heard him downstairs. Him downstairs. She downstairs. She needs some milk. They need more than some milk, baby. They need deliverance. You got the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands represents doing something passionately, consistently, diligently, determined to do something. Clarify these people in the Astros that were in the Astros. Eight of Pentacles, toil and labor. Big Virgo energy. So they was working really, really hard to do something to get above us with the Fool's energy. Yeah, they was trying to like catch us in the middle of our ascension. They should have paid attention. Now they're in detention. Clarify they're in detention. You goofy bitches. You're some goofy bitches, man. Some of the Cups. Projecting illusions. This could have never worked, man. You can tell these people this all day long, child. They still just like on spin cycle. Like hamsters on the wheel. Now we're above them. So we rule over their crowns. They can't hover over you. How can you hover over something that you're under? It's beneath us type energy. It's footstool energy. Clarify the demons that come into the comments. The Hangman. They stuck. They pissed off. They mad. Okay. They concerned. These people watching you more than they watch their children. They're paying attention to you more online than they are their own personal lives. They don't like the fact that you get to do whatever you want to do. And Divine Collective, you're doing this effortlessly. We really don't care. Like if they were watching to see if we gave a damn, no, we don't. We really don't. The Chariot, that's about forward movement. Clarify that hovering ass, monitoring ass spirit. Where you at? There you go. Justice. Karma. Somebody wanted you to be in some type of karma. Like for what, boo? What is this? But with Daniel energy, okay, this is what I feel. I feel like we're coming in the energy of Daniel, blameless, okay? It doesn't mean that we're perfect, but we're not getting up strategically seeking for whom we can devour. Now, if you come with some spiritual warfare, we're going to beat the shit out of you. Okay. Okay. I'm going to call my djinn. I'm going to put you on my altar. I'm going to the graveyard. How that shit working out for you? How long you been doing that? And we still here? You did that so much you were under your own illusion with the Seven of Cups. Now you in the Three of Swords, brokenhearted. You did that so much you were so distracted by your own illusions that you didn't even realize the person that you was trying to hover over, timeline jump over, is now over your crown and rules over your crown. So when you look up to the heavens and you look above, it's us. How you doing? We the gods and the goddesses above you now. You are beneath us. You are a footstool. Because you compromised and forfeited your freaking spot, man. Consciously, deliberately, there's nothing that you can do to reverse it, is what I heard. These are deals that are signed, sealed, and delivered. It's yours. Justice. Clarify justice. Somebody wanted you to get karma. Daniel in the lion's den energy. I can't make it up. Somebody was watching you like a hawk. You know, they were close. Like flies on shit. They was close. Like a gnat at a barbecue. Somebody was constantly around. I know you doing something. Trying to find something wrong. Again, it doesn't mean that we are perfect. But the God we serve is. And we're not consciously diabolical. Just getting up, looking for people and watching people. Like, what the hell is that? Somebody was watching you more than they were watching their own lives. And this is why their life is falling apart. Somebody needs to tend to their 3D realm existence. Their life is falling apart. The moon in the reverse, they don't like the fact that they've been exposed. They thought they had a handle up on you. They thought they figured you out. Somebody was watching you so much, or watching us. I feel like us as a divine collective, they were watching us so much that they forgot to pay attention to their life. It's falling apart. They've been exposed with the moon in the reverse, justice. Whoever this person is, I feel like they felt like they were karma. You know, they started playing the role of what they thought was karma. And somebody got too into the role. Somebody became fanatical, obsessively. You're going to get karma. You're going to get karma. Where's your karma? Bitch, let's open up your record. What's your karma? What have you done? Why are you so concerned with everybody else? Knotted swords? Are you attacking people? You just out here running rampant attacking people. What is your karmic record? Let's see. What's your Akashic record? What have you done? Because you trying to attack everybody but yourself. You need to attack them demons. Yeah, look. I can't make it up. The ancestors beat you. Whooped the shit out of you. 7 of Wands. What's your Akashic records? Clarify. Somebody feels like they have this right to follow you around and attack you. Yeah, look. I can't make this up. You're coming up as the Hierophant. So you are somebody that's spiritual. Somebody doesn't like how you spiritually outrank them. This is why somebody's attacking you. Because of the 7 of Wands. Somebody's like, let's just see how protected you are. Look at this. 7 of Wands, ancestral energy. Look at the aliens, the number 7. You got extraterrestrial beings and ETs and all kinds of stuff tapping in. Listen, Hierophant energy. So the goal was to make you look inauthentic. Like you was not the real deal. Like you was fake and phony. Okay. Somebody is dying trying, literally. They're still trying, but they're dying, meaning they have to wake up to what the hell they're doing. Dying meaning the death of the ego, the death of their finances, their resources, time, money, energy, the people around them, things that they thought were valuable, they're losing because they never appreciated it enough to pay attention to it. So the universe is like, okay, we're going to take this, we're going to take that, we're going to take this. You were too busy trying to watch somebody else and block somebody else that you felt personally, which is a personal issue, you felt didn't deserve to be the Hierophant, to be the 7 of Wands. Did you know that you were attacking an ancestor? You didn't think it was going to look like this? You attacking the ancestors. What you think spin the block means? Surprise, we reincarnated. So when you go to your altar, and you doing your death spells? Are you playing with those little pins and needles and dolls? And now the dolls and the pin dolls don't work no more. All that bullshit. Just remember, you should have left the divine collective alone when you had a chance. Now you sitting up there and you can't forget about what you did. You won't forget it. You're going to remember every single curse word. Every single pin that you poked and you thought and you this and you that. Hierophant energy. You came for beautiful ancestral energy. What the hell? What the hell? What the helly? What the helly? Ain't that the song? Ain't that what the young people say? What the helly? What the helly say? I just heard the ancestors say the show must go on with the 3 of Wands and the King of Cups. Psychic energy. I'm getting divine masculine and feminine. Somebody was just kicking it in the ethers, y'all. Hanging out, flying around all day, wreaking havoc, forgetting about their physical body, their spiritual body, forgetting about the 3D realm. So if they want to act like they're a ghost or something, let them be amongst the dead. You're not living. You're not here to live. You're here to wreak some type of havoc. Is this the contract you signed up for? Let's just see. What's your Akashic records? What have you done? Why are you so mad? Somebody's jealous of good karma. Yeah, the Five of Swords. Their Akashic records is the Five of Swords. Always feeling defeated. Always feeling depleted. Always feeling like life ain't life for them, but they still wreaking havoc and it's cause and effect, and they don't know why this shit is falling apart, bursting at the mother freaking seams. Listen, it's a wrap. You got the Five of Swords. This is your Akashic record. So since you wanted to dibble and dabble into everybody's Akashic record, we're going to dibble and dabble and dig a little bit deeper into your record. Surprise. We're above you now. Okay? You abused your position. What the hell? What the helly? What the helly? Clarify. What's your Akashic record? What you do? The Fool. So you a destiny swapper. You throw your hand and you hide. What is it? Throw a rock and hide your hand? You need more than some milk? You always downstairs. Him downstairs, she downstairs. You got the Fool and the Five of Swords. You're a destiny swapper. You like blocking people's destinies. You like seeing them in poverty. This is your energy. This is your energy. This is your Akashic record. This is what you do. The Three of Wands. Then you act like you ain't done nothing wrong. You're a shapeshifter. You like to change people's energy. Weak people. So you're going to and fro looking for weak vessels. People that you can control. And you came across a group of divine hierophants. And we said, hey, how you doing? Our energy spoke for us. Even if we didn't open our mouth. Our energy said, hey, psst, this ain't what you want. You heard a little whisper. Psst, this ain't what you want. And you still went about your diabolical ass business. Okay. Ragamuffin ass business. What's your Akashic records? What you do? Let's expose you. Yeah, you don't care about what? You don't care about people. Four of Cups in the reverse. So you don't care that life is raggedy and falling apart for you. You just want it to be that way for everybody else? Okay. So you don't have any feelings. You got so many missed opportunities. So many people that you've done dirty. So this is why you feel like you got the right to go through the ethers and call down karma on people? That's an oxymoron, honey. That doesn't mesh. That's like oil and water. The two can't be consolidated, okay, and or consumed one by the other. What the hell are you got going on? What the hell? Clarify this weird ass person. What's your Akashic record? We digging in today. Yeah, you hide out. It's a Virgo Libra. What the hell is wrong with y'all? Karmic. This, and let me tell you something. Virgo energy is very, very beautiful energy. Okay? Hermit energy is about going within, seeking within, being the god and the goddess that you are, paying attention to your own destiny and your own path, knowing that everything and everybody that you meet is going to fall in suit, right? That's what healthy Virgo Libran energy is. Balance and purification. I love high vibrational Virgo energy. You ever been around a healthy high vibrational Virgo? They are the most amazing people. They make sure that everybody's okay. You ever been around a healthy Libran energy? They're bold. They'll tell you the truth, but it's always from a place of love. They come to bring balance, whether you like it or not. This is somebody that was trying to force the scales. Tip them bitches over. You gonna get karma. You're gonna get it. You're gonna get it. Like, bitch, have a seat. Take a deep breath. You about to blow a socket. What is going on? You're too busy being a busybody, being demonic, that you forgot that life is still life. And what are you doing? So this person hides out. It's somebody that's isolated. This person has so many missed opportunities with the Four of Cups in the reverse. They don't trust nobody. They're emotionally vacant. They stay in the ethers. They stay spying on people all day long. That's all they do. And they're isolated. But they feel as though, I just heard self-initiated. So somebody self-initiated themselves into a position of what they believe is authority and power. Oh my God. Okay. Oh, one thing about the spirit realm that I've learned, okay, if the spirit realm wants you to feel something, the spirit realm is going to make you feel it. If the spirit realm wants to initiate you, you will be initiated. There will be a way for this to happen. So somebody, under some form of an illusion, Seven of Cups, delusional thinking, believes that they are something bigger to be reckoned with, bigger than Source, bigger than the Most High God. And then the Most High says, okay, this group of people, these are my chosen ones. Don't touch them. And somebody said, well, we'll just see about that. And now they're seeing about that. Now you see who we are. Daniel in the lion's den. You tried to send us to hell and looked in there and was like, why are they not being consumed by the fire? Because we are the fire, bitch. We are wrath and fury. We are the wrath of God. So say I. Judgment on your ass. Clarify your Akashic records. What you so scared of? Why you running around here looking stupid? Because you want to win at all costs? You want to be the only winner? Ten of Swords. You didn't betray everybody in your life? The Ten of Swords? Four of Cups in the reverse is like a whole bunch of missed opportunities. Everybody that's ever come into your life, you done stabbed them in the back. Ten of Swords. You done Ten of Swords everybody in your life. And you isolated. Now you ain't got no friends. Now you by yourself. What the hell is wrong with you? You trying to create hell for people, but now you've created a hell that you've been submerged in, and it looks like you ain't gonna survive it. You met your match. Six of Wands. There's somebody that's saying, I'm gonna win. I'm gonna win no matter what. I'm gonna make sure. Bitch, have a seat. Why don't you win within? How you gonna win if you ain't right within? L Boogie. Clarify, Holy Spirit. Ace of Swords. Spirit says, what I'm saying and seeing is the truth. Yeah. Third eye activation. Third eye on fleek. Somebody's mad about that. They're mad about everything. Somebody's mad at everybody. And your child, it can't be everybody. They walk down the street, they mad at the lady across the street. They see the mailman, oh, he want to be in my way. They go to Walmart, oh, why she said like that? You're just committed to being diabolical. Let's just be honest here. If we're going to pull back the layers and get to the root and the tutor of the issue, since you want to hover over everybody's energy, now you beneath us, you the footstool. So all you can do is work in the shadow realm. All you can do is work in the underworld. Somebody is employed in the underworld. Child, they played so long in the shadows. They should have left you alone when they had a chance. Now somebody's bound to the dark. This is the person that wants to make sure that people don't ascend past a level of a shadow realm, a shadow level. You know how they say new levels, new devils? This is somebody that stands at the gate to make sure you don't get over something, because they're not over something, but they don't even have any authority. They can't make sure you get over a damn thing. Your life is in your hands. You're co-creating with Source. So whom shall you fear? A wicked ass, dirty bastard waiting in the shadows with a musty, dusty ass? Take your punk ass back to your raggedy ass destiny. I would say go to hell, but I feel like this person resides there. They live there. Show us your Akashic records. What you do? Eight of Swords in the reverse. You mad because all these people that you tried to keep trapped or bound, Eight of Swords in the reverse, they're ascending. Yeah, somebody's mad at your ascension. So this is somebody that's done a lot of hexing, a lot of cursing, a lot of astral projecting, a lot of poverty spells, a lot of mental magic, a lot of whole bunch of shit by way of illusions, okay? Hangman, they just sacrificed everybody in their life and kept it pushing with the Chariot. Five of Swords, they're sneaky, they're deceptive. Even though they feel defeated, they still keep trying to send nasty energy. Okay? This is misery loves company type energy. It's what they're giving off. Okay? They're isolated. Four of Cups in the reverse. You done everybody here. You ain't got no friends. You done everybody is the problem. Everybody's the problem? Everybody? No, I think you might need to look at yourself. I think you might need to look at yourself, honey. If you can even figure out who you are. I think this person's afraid to see themselves. I feel like this person don't want to look at themselves. They don't want to look into their own eyes. They know what they did. They're only satisfied when people don't do better than them. And that's sickening. That's disgusting energy. Like, go somewhere. Like, literally, and stay there. Whatever that is. Eight of Swords in the reverse. So their biggest fears have come true. The people that they were attacking have now ascended past them in the Hierophant's energy. With the Devil in the reverse, child, I can't make this up. Clarify your Akashic records. So you a devil of some sort. You a wicked ass, diabolical ass devil with the Knight of Cups in the reverse. You're nobody's friend. You're not friends with anybody. You don't like nobody. Knight of Cups in the reverse. Fake friendships, phony, coming in with an ulterior motive. This is the kind of person that wants you to confide in them. This is the kind of person that attacks anybody, even if they don't know you. You could be a neighbor. You could be anybody. They just want to attack you. Big Virgo energy. Knight of Cups in a reverse. Phony connection. Somebody is okay if people aren't doing better than them. I can't understand that, but I can channel the energy. But understanding it and really wrapping my divine self around that, that's wicked behavior. Somebody wants to eat in the presence of you after knowing that they sabotaged you. It's a psychopath. It's a crazy person. Somebody needs to be admitted into an insane asylum. They're stupid. All they do is watch all day. Page of Swords could be divination. I feel like this person's been banned from divination. I'm going to be honest. I feel like they've been stripped of their gifts, and this is why they're angry. I feel like this person's been stripped of some type of position or power that they had because the universe is seeing that they're abusing this energy, and this is why they just roam throughout the shadows, trying to see who's going to fall for these illusions. But now everybody has surpassed them. People, look, are moving on with their lives. People that they thought would be left in the dust, hurting, sick, and dead. Look, 5 of Swords. This person is crazy. It doesn't make, this is somebody that thought they could control your destiny. Again, this is somebody that'll attack anybody. I hear somebody saying, who want to get it? Anybody can get it. You just out here a battle fighting fool, like a chicken with your head cut off. When your head is not screwed on your body right, you just running around mad at everybody. You ain't nice. You don't trust nobody. You don't trust yourself. You have no friends. 4 of Cups in the reverse. You done missed so many opportunities. And you, in 10 of Swords, you done betrayed everybody you know. Everybody? Damn. Damn. Somebody's stripped of their gifts and they're mad at people that aren't. So they're doing spell work over your psyche, or they were trying to. This person ain't got no power to do no spell work. Who's going to put you under an illusion when you're somewhere living in your dream and you're doing well? Where's the nightmare? Where's the boogeyman? Asleep in the shadows? Trying not to look back? They should have left you alone when they had the chance. Child, I know you lied. This is the message. I really feel like we gave this person too much time here, but they did come up in collective energy, so they could have collectively tried to attack everybody in the collective, because people could be picking up on their story. They could be picking up on them. They're wicked. They're nasty. They're bound. They've lost their gifts, y'all. They could be losing resources. Everything that they wished on other people is going back to them. Okay? However they're being seen, they could have wanted people to see you that way. Okay? It's inauthentic. Somebody that don't know what they talking about. Child, listen. Use your best judgment. Use your discernment. Nobody has to tell you about anybody else. Talk to yourself, listen, and accept the truth. And if the truth doesn't come right away, give it a minute. It'll come. Surrender it. Don't overthink it. Don't obsess over it. Just say, you know what? Let me see the truth about this. Boom. Leave it. Watch it show up. That's how it does for me. That's just a recommendation. That's what I do. I don't want to overthink things, because the God that I serve is like, wait a minute. What are you talking about? If you overthink, that resembles anxiety and fear. I don't like overthinking. Let me surrender this. And the Most High will show me what it is I need to see when I need to see it. Anything before that, well, then maybe I ain't meant to know what it is yet. But when you surrender it, you make room for you to think about other things that you need to put your mind on. This person wanted your destiny. I just felt that energy. This person wanted your destiny? Damn. Yeah, because they lost their destiny. Clarify. Yeah, look, you got a King of Wands out here too, looking dumb as shit. This is another little weird one floating through the ethers. Could have been collaborating with this other person. Child, they crazy. Ain't they crazy? 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. This person's in poverty. You got a King of Wands out here, warlock energy. So I just felt some type of energy shift. What's that energy? This person tried to steal your gifts. So you shine the light on them. You illuminated what it is they did. Look at this. You said, let me introduce you to this light. Yeah, somebody wants your destiny. Clarify. Yeah, 4 of Swords. This person ain't doing so good. They're exhausted. Somebody sits in a meditative state and they just think negative things all the time, hoping that it reaches you. You got a King of Swords here too. So 2 men working together. This King of Wands in the reverse, warlock energy. This person's lost their gifts. Whatever this is, listen, it's hard to see. I don't know. Okay? They should have left you alone when they had the chance. And you got a King of Swords here. Clarify this King of Swords. Who is this person? This is somebody that collaborated with them. They did something in the past, so they're watching to see if it's working. Three of Pentacles. So you got a third person here too. Who's the third person? Ace of Pentacles. Yeah, somebody was paid. The third person is your higher self intervening. So you got two people. This is some type of collaboration. They could have come to you like they were attempting to collaborate. Six of Cups, they bound to the past. I feel like these people can't forget what they did to you. That's part of the judgment. You got the Ace of Wands and the Ace of Pentacles. Two of Wands. This is about your destiny, justice, and they're stressed out. So these people were projecting some type of stress onto you. This could be a whole group of, another group of people. Some more random ass scragglers in the shadows. This King of Wands has lost his gifts. This King of Wands is under some type of curse or judgment. Ten of Pentacles in the reverse is like their lineage is not messing with them. Then you got the Sun. Something's been illuminated. Four of Swords. You got a King of Swords here that meditates constantly on the past. They're stuck in the past. They can't move past something. They want to collaborate with you. They want to come towards you. Okay. Justice, big Libran energy, balance, and they're stressed out and weighed down. Toil and labor. Okay. This could be a practitioner or somebody that wants to work with you. Yeah, somebody's working real hard to get to you. I feel like somebody wants to attach themselves to your Ace of Pentacles energy and your creative endeavors. This is like your psyche. This is like your consciousness. Clarify. Yeah, somebody wants your power. They're hiding the fact that they want your power. They could need your power. Four of Swords could be exhaustion. Clarify. This Knight of Wands, King of Wands, Page of Wands. Yeah, they're collaborating with a practitioner. So this King of Swords is helping this person possibly harvest some energy to stay alive. Four of Swords, somebody's not doing so good. They're exhausted. You got the Knight of Wands, Page of Wands energy, Three of Pentacles. Okay, these are people that are hiding, that they want to take your power. They need your power. They need your energy. Ten of Pentacles, somebody's in lack. You got these great ideas, new business opportunities. So you're vibrant, you're abundant, and somebody wants to attach themselves to that. Let's just see, how's that going? Feel like it's not. Oh, they're coming for somebody. You got somebody in that was coming for you and your children. Ten of Cups, could have been somebody in your family. Justice, it just keeps saying justice, a Libra. Or justice is here, karma. Oh yeah, you got a mother figure and a father figure. Two weird ass people. So this is the collaboration. Queen of Cups in the reverse, some type of parental figure, toxic parental figure. So this King of Wands in the reverse could be a parental figure that's collaborating with a King of Swords. Somebody that they sent towards you. Somebody that was supposed to collaborate with you. Clarify. This person is watching you. They're all getting bad news. Page of Swords. Clarify the spell word. Because they know something's not working. They're walking away, running away, ducking and hiding. They should have let you alone when they had the chance. They want you to walk away from your destiny. That's not going to happen. So this is really about Ace of Wands, your divine intervention, some type of inspiration, something that you're inspired to do. The Sun, something's been exposed. You're really happy. These people want to hear what you have going on. I also feel like there's an ear hustling energy, ear hustling spirit. Somebody that tries to tap in audibly to hear what's going on. I'm getting a mother figure and a karmic father figure. Who are these people? Clarify ears. The ears, ear hustling. Show us these people. The Moon, Cancerian energy, and the Knight of Swords. It's this Libra. They ear hustling. They want to hear. Some type of clairaudient abilities. Clarify, clairaudient. It's a Cancerian energy here. Some weirdo. You got a karmic Cancerian here. The Chariot in the reverse. The Seven of Cups, sending some type of an illusions. Somebody doesn't want you to hear clairaudiently. If that's one of your spiritual clears, one of your gifts, Knight of Swords, they're trying to attack your gifts, basically. It's not working. How's that going for y'all? Clarify. It's just about to close out this raggedy ass reading. Yeah, I can make this up. There's so many people involved. You got a Cancerian here, a weird ass Cancerian that could be collaborating with the King of Swords. Whoever this King of Wands in the reverse is, could be a Leo, could be a Sagittarius, could be an Aries. This person's losing money. They made a bad investment. Their bloodline is not fooling with them anymore. And you got a Queen of Cups in the reverse. So you got possibly a mother and or a father figure or somebody in your family that collaborated with this King of Swords, Queen of Swords energy. That could also be some form of a practitioner to attack your new beginning, to affect your stability and your spiritual gifts. Okay. And then you also have a Cancerian here. So this King of Wands, not King of Wands. What did I just see? What did I just see? King of Swords. This King of Swords could be collaborating with the Cancerian energy. Maybe another witch or a warlock. So there's two practitioners here. Okay. You got the King of Pentacles and you got Justice. What's the King of Pentacles and Justice for these weird ass people? Eight of Cups. Yeah, they gotta walk away. They walking away brokenhearted too. Somebody spent a shitload of money. A crap load of money. Only to still end up in death and poverty? Damn, that's a cold way to go out. That's interesting. Is that what it will read on your tombstone? Here lies the dumbass person that went out in poverty. I love y'all. Take this as it resonates, okay? Peace be with you.